Hey there, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. So, in the last episode, Nicole asked Caleb Vittor to turn her into a vampire, and the camera bug worked out again because we made that happen. But now the question is, will she age up and become an adult, or will she be a vampire teenager? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't want to check because I think it would be an interesting surprise. Maybe you guys already know and it won't be a surprise to you, but it will be a surprise to me. So, all right, Claire is doing social media stuff. Nicole has to finish her project for school. I've got everyone doing things. Austin has new outfits and new hair. He is kind of crazy looking. And he is paranoid, so he's a little bit crazy in general, but he is a good kid, so let's just try to work on his aspiration right now. He wants to be a nerd brain, so he wants to be both handy and book smart. We should probably have him be the new repairman of the house. Repairman, I said that weird, but anyway. And Audrey, what is she eating? Okay, good. It was meatless Monte Cristo, not a regular one. Doesn't seem like she really liked it very much anyway, but we can't really do anything about that. And that counter is filthy all the time, but I can't have Max clean it because he is squeamish. And I don't know who he's going to marry, but I need to figure that out ASAP because Claire really wants one of her kids to get married. It's like critically important. And he doesn't really know anyone except for this klepto Jasmine. So, I mean, she's cute and everything, but her traits are kind of awful. His traits are pretty awful too. I don't know. Maybe they would be a good match, but I don't really want her to steal things every time they come over to our house. So that's where it kind of becomes a problem. Dude, why are you walking upstairs with that dish? Every time. Every time. Nicole, are you almost done with your project? Are you gonna have to take a day off of school because of this? I feel like you are. I feel like you are. It's like, hi, like, Principal Smith, like, I can't come in today because I got bit by a vampire and I'm totally serious. So I don't really feel that great. I'm like very uncomfortable. And also I didn't manage to like finish my project and like I just don't feel good. I will be a distraction in class. Like it just can't happen. All right, so she's going to take a vacation day because it's going to have to be that way. It's just going to have to. Leo is writing a book. You resumed writing a book. Claire's going to have a piece of cake because she wants to upset me. And she is aging up to be an old lady in 5 days. I will be sad when she's old. But we have Nicole to replace her, and Nicole is adorable, so. Nicole, why would you go to bed in Austin's bed right now when you need to pee and you can barely walk? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So why don't you use your bathroom and then go to bed in your bed? And Audrey, what are you doing? You haven't started your homework. Oh, for God's sake. What? Can't click properly. Oh, no. See, this is how this happens. I just saw it happen. Seriously, she got out of the bed and she walked through the wall and now she's like between floors. I don't appreciate this Houdini act, Audrey. Although I doubt that he walked through floors. Just get over here. Do your homework. And you don't need this tablet anymore. That's for the toddler's room. Like, my goodness. I hope you finish your homework, because you have a B. You don't even have an A. Oh, well, look at you. Austin doesn't have an A either. I'm trying to get this, like, skill so that he even has the option to get an A, but, like, Until he does that, it's not even possible. Why are you chatting? Okay, this skill's not going to happen anytime soon, so maybe you should just work on your homework. We have a big dining room table and a couch, but okay, just kneel on the floor. That makes a lot of sense. Sure. And Audrey, you could do extra credit work because, well, I don't know, you can probably finish it. And Nicole is not going to school today. She doesn't need to check her badge progress because she has all of the badges. And how long is it going to be before she's a vampire? I guess like really soon. That's going to be very interesting. And she's exhausted as well. Max is hanging out on the couch. He doesn't need to do anything right now. What are your skills at? Cooking is at 6. Well, I thought that was Leo for a second. It's Austin. They don't even look alike. You two, stop talking to each other. Stop it. I know you're buddies and stuff, but that's like really annoying. Max, you are just a distraction, and I think you need to find something else to do. You want to create 3 types of excellent food. So why don't you make food that we can put in the fridge for leftovers? You could make some vegetable chili for your sisters. How about that? Because they're helpless and they need you. Absolutely helpless. They'll start crying if they even eat meat. That's how sensitive they are. Claire, what are you doing? Not much. Wow, she has a lot of points. Let's see, what traits can we get? Super green thumb. I feel like that won't really matter that much because the garden keeps having issues. Maybe we should just like cash out and buy potions with her points. Because you're allowed to do that, so. What did you do? Style impression. Delicious dish. Well, she can paint things. Wait, when do you have work? 4 hours. And what is your mood like? Good. All right. Wait a minute. Someone does need to garden. Leo doesn't need to do anything. Well, actually, he does. He needs to study opponents, but he's working out right now. All right, so Claire, since you're not working out and you did eat cake, you can do some gardening and harvest all. It's too bad that she's going to get old and die. If Nicole stays a vampire, she won't get old and die. So, that will be interesting. All right, did you get... Well, you still need to make more excellent food. He is level 7 now. He could make a fruit cobbler. You can make an omelet. It says it's vegetarian safe. Most vegetarians, well, not most vegetarians, but a lot of vegetarians now wouldn't eat that. It's always confusing. There's someone in my family who is vegetarian and would not eat eggs. So I think that's why I get really confused. And then after their hair started falling out, they were urged by the rest of the family to start eating at least 1 egg a day to fix it, which they did, but for a while would not eat eggs at all. So, between that and all the vegans on YouTube, I think I just get really confused. These gnomes are kind of obnoxious, aren't they? Like, dude, go away. Be nice if they would do the gardening, you know? But they don't. They're not that magical. Why is this one stinking? What was it? A lily flower? That's not good. Do we not have any lilies anymore then? Does Leo have any? Let's see. Doesn't look like... Oh yeah, he does. Okay. Alright, so we'll just like have to get rid of that one. And then plant a new one. Because it's dead. And we just got some royalties. I better check and see what these kids are doing. Okay, so working normally. That should be sufficient. Nicole, are you ready to wake up yet? Almost. Did I see someone come in here? Yeah, okay. The maid. Alright. So I guess we're just gonna socialize all day. Leo, you needed to like do stuff, actually. And wait a minute, why do we still have our Christmas decorations up in spring? That's not the best. Okay. Let's sell to publisher. These are both best sellers, but whatever. Let's just sell it anyway. Counter bullying stratagem. All right. Well, you should confront them. They understand that they're being insulted, but they don't quite understand how, and that just makes them madder. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Like, if they're really that dumb, that's probably why they're bullying people. Okay. Write a motivational book because you are very confident. And Claire, you can go to work. Max. Tiffany wants to come over and hang out with Max. Alright, whatever. He doesn't really have anything to do right now anyway. And Nicole is still sleeping. Okay, wait a minute. Dude, that's never gonna stop making a mess. Oh, how annoying. Austin isn't here to repair it. Well, that doesn't really help anything. Good, he cleaned the counter. Okay, well, let's have an omelet, Nicole. What was that sound? Oh, she's very tense. She's very tense. The maid better not throw away my omelets. You better not help yourself to my omelets, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing with my omelets? Okay. Don't do anything suspicious. She's gonna be like, where are the omelets? Oh my gosh. It materialized out of thin air. She doesn't like it. Why doesn't she? Oh, she's disgusted by food. Well, she's really hungry, so what am I supposed to do? I don't have any plasma packs. Nicole, can you just like not be like this right now? I'm just like trying to get your mood under control. Why are you disgusted by food just because you're becoming... That looks pretty good. What's in there? She doesn't like it. Oh. The transformation is happening. But how long will it take? How long? Alright, well, why don't you watch TV? What are you watching? Like, is this like the History Channel? I don't know. Pretty interesting. Alright, yeah, okay, just make a mess. That works too. Now, do you have your vampire book still? No, you do not. Okay, Encyclopedia Vampirica. Why don't you read that? Because you need to. Stop watching TV. And Max, what are you doing? You're researching the guitar? I didn't know you could do that. And you don't need homework anymore. Whoops, yeah. Okay. Nicole, are you going to find out new vampire things? Because you're going to be a vampire really soon. And you're running out of time. This section says some vampires are guilty about having to... Are guilty? Don't you mean feed? Or feel guilty about having to feed on Sims and do everything they can to avoid it. Should Austin invite over classmate Jason? Okay. Grades are up and Audrey is now an A student. Austin still has a B because he doesn't have the skills necessary for this. Okay, she can now make plasma packs from fish or frogs. Well, I feel like she wouldn't do that because she's a vampire. I mean, because she's a vegetarian. Leo finished writing a book. I would like to adult now. Okay. Well, I want him to have empathy, so I'm going to click this one. His responsibility has decreased, but he's just become a teenager, so it'll be fine. And Nicole, you are cleaning your dish. That's good. You reached vampire... Well, no, you already had that. Can you read that book anymore? Loses appetite in... Alright, so she's not going to have a hunger need anymore. Can you read the vampire book again? Or are you done with it? Did you finish the entire book? Now your skill bar is back up. Or, it's popped up above your head. Primitive ways of warding away vampires by making garlic braids. Well, obviously we're not going to do that because she would be suffering from that. She unlocked a new vampire tome, so she has to buy the second one. And it's 150 simoleons, but we have a lot of money, so that should be fine. And she's chatting with Jason. He's eating our chips. Well, alright, you can help yourself to our chips. We can buy more. That's fine. Also, they're free. What is all this mess going on? Oh yeah, why don't you apply to universities? Let's see. Super Scout, definitely. And Willow Creek Scholarship. She doesn't have any really good skills apparently. But I don't feel like she really wanted to do... Well, vampire lore is a skill. I don't really know if it counts for this. She could do painting, but I feel like that's not... I feel like she's more likely to do athletic things because she's a bro. And she didn't get any, gifted type of skills. It's kind of unfortunate. Or traits, whatever. Claire is a B-lister. Okay, so she's a 3-star celebrity now. That's good. And where are you, Claire? You are still doing this. My goodness. My goodness, it's taking a long time. Dispose of that dead plant, and then plant that one. Apply mite treatments. Alright. I don't know what's going on with that. Did she, go to work and come home? I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. And Nicole needs to do her homework. What are your needs like? Yeah, your needs are good. Do your homework. And then after that, you're going to read this vampire book. Where are you going? So I think in the next episode, she's going to age up. Or maybe we'll find out about this vampire thing if her aging stops. And then, in that case, if it stops, do we use a cake and age her up? Or how does that work? Chatting with Austin. Austin, you're making her homework take longer. Okay, now read the vampire book. Why are you freaking out? You're the one who wanted to be a vampire. Oh, man. Oh, she's got these... She can create plasma packs from those yucky fish. I wonder if she'll just, like, eat them automatically or not. Who else has plasma packs in their... or fish in their inventory? Austin, do you have any fish in your inventory? No. Well, Austin... I feel like you could repair that toilet if her room isn't locked, but I don't know whether it is or not. And Austin, is that your project? Yes, it is. Okay. Nicole, I don't appreciate you putting that book away. Can you go to the bathroom? She's also hungry. But what am I supposed to do about that? Can she eat a plasma pack? No. She can't. So what is she supposed to do? Just like eat? Yeah, I guess she's just gonna eat a salad and then get disgusted about it. Maybe I should add more counters to this kitchen and like generally make the kitchen larger. That might be a good idea. Make like a larger toddler room or something upstairs. I don't really want to put a balcony back after the way that the old balcony floor disappeared, so. Okay. Yeah, can you clean up all of the dishes? Apparently not. Are you eating the veg? No, okay. Good. Well, I guess that's vegetarian food also. Do you have any fish? You have a gnome and some toys, but you do not have a fish. We need to get rid of this junk. It's all this discarded food. Alright. Let's see. I guess we'll just choose this one to get her empathy up, because responsibility is so easy to get. No. Okay, why is it doing this? Now, if Max saw any of this... Wait a minute. Why? Is a recycler on the lot? Is that why? Yes, it is. That's why. That's annoying. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that. We will deal with that. And then we can recycle from inventory. I don't think we need this toy. I don't know where it came from. That's really annoying though. Was that supposed to be in the toy box? Did she like take it out of the toy box? Whatever, we can buy more. Why do you have that basil? Oh, that's probably in the household inventory. Yeah, we don't need this. And why would you need a volume 1 book about charisma? Or any of this. I just don't. Okay. I don't want this de-stressing concoction. Where do these collectible plates come from? I don't even know where they come from. I don't really like this dresser. We could get rid of that. And where is the actual junk? Mismatched socks. Is that like a messed up item, or is that like supposed to be that way? I don't know. All right. There's the discarded food. And where's the garbage? What is with all of these books? I don't want these books in here because, like, it's irritating. Yeah, let's just get rid of these. I don't want to have to drag these out and then have someone put them away. It's just kind of annoying. We still have that sheet music. Where did that... Is it like Aiden's? sheet music, and then we somehow have that, even though he died. Can we publish it? That's what I would like to know. Okay, that's good enough. And Nicole, what are you doing? You're sleeping again. Okay, Austin did not fix that. That's kind of annoying. Audrey, why are you in Austin's bathroom? Nicole, you're gonna have to fix your own bathroom. Because apparently Austin will not help. And Austin, you don't even need to be sleeping. Can you repair your parents' bathroom? Oh, wait, what just happened? Appetite lost from slipping humanity. Becomes thirsty in question mark, question mark, question mark. What is happening with you, Nicole? Okay, can you mop this? Yeah, just mop it. Okay, Austin has gotten the handiness skill. Good. He needs to do that. Okay, so she's not a vampire yet. But any minute, any time now. Uncomfortable +3. 1 day until age up. What one is going to happen first? What are you going to do? Kick a soccer ball with your dad? Do you really have time for this? Do you? You could like... Wait a second. Okay. Let's not accuse of touching possessions. Let's see. Ask about... No. Why would you tell your brother that you've been messing around with someone? Isn't he gonna tell on you? First of all, it's not even true, but... Do you even know what his skills are? I mean, his, traits? Well, it's good to know. Because that option's there and it seems weird. No, wait a minute. Why does it say he's still angelic? Because she doesn't know his traits, I guess that's why. She doesn't know what her brother's traits are. Yeah, she still thinks that Max is independent. And he is not. She's like besties with Max. Or super siblings anyway. And not as much with the other ones. But I guess that goes into the whole bro thing where she gets along better with her brother than anyone else. Did she find out? Yeah, she's having thoughts about her vampirism. I don't know when. Don't know when she's going to... She's hungry, but I don't think she's gonna eat anything. Are you gonna eat something? Blame for bad mood. No, 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 no. Why don't you... Oh, witness to a bully. Well, I think you should step in for your friend. Write in your journal, Nicole. And talk about the transformation process of becoming a vampire, and then you can turn it into a best-selling novel series later. That sounds like a good money-making opportunity. School starts for her in about an hour. I think that's, like, not that important. Okay? Like, we don't need to go to school. Vampires don't need to go to school. Don't most vampires have, like, access to, like, giant libraries of arcane information? And they have, like, an eternity to learn everything. So, yeah, I don't think she needs to go to school. And Audrey went to school. Be nice if Austin would get an A, but he's not going to because he still doesn't have any skill that's level 3. Max. Okay, he's gonna eat something. And then he also needs to go to the bathroom and take a shower. And he needs to get level 3 mixology skill, which is not going to be hard. Nicole, you are sleeping again. Well, you are tired, so that makes sense. I wonder when she's going to become a vampire. Ooh. I guess she ate something. This is adequate vegetarian cuisine. It won't make anyone sick, but then she's got nausea. So that's not true. She's awaiting her university acceptance. Sick with worry. It's test day and Audrey is so nervous she totally blinks. Even copying her neighbor won't work because her neighbor is a D student. What to do? Feign illness or just take deep breaths? Well, it says that it's because she's nervous. It doesn't say because she doesn't say that she doesn't know the information. So take deep breaths. She tries to quell her anxiety by taking big, deep breaths, and what do you know? It works. Sure, her classmates shoot her some funny looks, but when you're an A student, you have to take every test seriously. All right, well, I think she's fine. That's basically the moral of that story. Max, you were in the bath. You should use the toilet. Flower festival starts tomorrow. Claire, what are you doing? Updating your social media status. That's good. You need to do that. And you actually need to do that again. Exploit alumni connection. Well, I don't think you need to do that. I think she'll get in anyway. Okay, why don't you update your social media status again? And then add to your story. And then contact your PR agency. Do we really need to exploit it for Nicole? She has an A. I don't think that is necessary.
Yibs.
I'd hope it's not necessary to get her into college. And I already said, like, oh, we're not going to do that. But if she's a vampire, then she'll have a lot of time. So there's really no reason why she can't. Okay, let's request a good story. And Nicole, I think you've had enough energy. Why don't you just take a shower? Oh, wait, what is happening here? She is transforming into a vampire. Well, she's thinking about a shower, which is interesting. But yeah. What is going to happen right now? And somehow that ruined her eyesight. Wow, Nicole. Nicole, you are upsetting me. And where's your aging? Okay, she will age up in one day, apparently. Drink a plasma pack. And don't drink deeply for... Okay, it doesn't say you can't feed on people. It just says not to drink deeply. Go back in your dark form again. Where is this? Vampire. Show dark form. Go into your dark form so I can get another screenshot. Oh my god. That's hilarious. She doesn't look like herself at all. She's like the cutest sim ever normally. And now look at her. Look at her. She's a complete monster. Well, yeah, she is kind of a complete monster. Wow, Nicole. Well, I'm gonna have to make over her dark form. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're gonna scare your family? They can't know what you've been up to. They can't know. Can you please hide your dark... No, you're gonna go scare your aunt? I don't think so. I don't think so. Your thirst is down. Why don't you drink that? Wait a minute. She can't go outside now, can she? She drank a plasma pack. All right. Let's see. Where is this whole vampire thing? Where do I find that? In here. Vampire powers. She has 4 points. Power points. Is this wrong? Do I have a mod in here? I'm gonna have to check and not pick anything until I make sure there's no mods in there to enhance vampires, because I think I've got mods to enhance vampires. I don't think you're supposed to have 4 points. If it's already like screwed up now and that she's just going to be stuck with 4 points, then I won't be able to do anything about it. I'll just let her use them, but I have to take that out if there is something in my game. Okay, and Claire is going to go to work now. And I think I'm going to end this part here. I don't know what I was just going to say. But yeah, I will see you in the next part. Please like and subscribe and comment.